Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Silent Ascension level 16. It's not 16, 19. I had the numbers upside down. Sozu worse than Kite now, asks Juger. I think that we took Sozu on the last run. I think Sozu is not that good anymore because of how they changed the relics, but Kite is fine. Kite used to be bad because the Kite relic as the silent used to force you to discard 2. Now you just get 1 energy when you discard, so it's almost just a normal energy relic. Kite is very, very, very takeable on the silent. We could lose our starting relic and try to go for a boss relic. You never know what you'll get, but I really don't want ectoplasm. I don't even know if you can get ectoplasm here. But I don't want like cursed key to have to get rid of all the curses or anything. I think we'll just go for the 12 max HP. That's a lot of health, and we just ignore shops for a few floors, and then, you know, we'll be able to work out the negative. As for the path, combat, elite, rest, elite. There's no opportunity to like rest before the elite fights, and so I'm just gonna not worry about that at all. Let's do it. I love when they have 9 HP. I could have done 3 more damage to the slime on the right. I should have. That was my bad. Doing 10 again. At least I have block this turn. And now you're gonna try to debuff me. Never mind, you are going to debuff me. And you're dead. We took 1 damage, but the early heal for like 12 is hopefully gonna save us a whole bunch. I will take 12 damage for 1 is pretty good, but I'm gonna take the Sucker Punch early. I will also take Golden Idol. We could lose 7 max HP, which means that the Niao bonus is 5. To go down to 71 HP is probably good enough. That way we don't have to worry about curses. We wanna go left here. I almost clicked right. And I'll be honest with you, getting an early Golden Idol is really good. It's really good. Hopefully we can build up a lot of cash on this run, and then, yeah, we're not gonna kill you. Hopefully we can build up a lot of cash and buy some good relics from shops later. I mean, we're down to 0 money, so having this to give us more cash is pretty nice. 18 plus 5. 18 plus 5. Flechette's Piercing Whale Acrobatics. Dude, I gotta say, I like a Flechette's. Especially if you get it turn 1, but just to have a lot of, I'd rather take none. To have a lot of skills in your hand, maybe if you retain them with well-laid plans and then you can smash out a Flechette's, it's pretty sweet. I mean, even now, that was 6 damage, which allowed us to take none on this turn. We are scaling, boys. We're not really scaling on this run quite yet. Not without having any sort of like poison, but at least we will scale money-wise. Escape Plan, Piercing Whale, Blade Dance. I have been enjoying Blade Dances lately. I don't like them for Gremlin Knob, but I think it's an okay card, and I think I've been having an okay time with it lately too. We're gonna use our Strength Potion here. This is a horrible fight, but 8, 8, 6, 6, 6, 5. I think I could have gotten the kill if I had used Neutralize somewhere else. I think I made a mistake. In fact, I'm positive we could have, because 8 and 5 would have gotten a kill on one of the ones that had 12. Anyways, you're dead. Poison Potion. I think I'm gonna take a Crippling Cloud. I know we're going heavy into skills, which is bad against Gremlin Knob, but the poison is pretty good damage with the Poison Potion, which is 10 damage per turn against the Knob, which is probably worth playing it as a skill. And we got a little bit lucky in the fact that in the fact that we even drew it on the first turn. If we draw, we can do 6 damage. 4, that's 12. I'm just thinking, if I don't draw, can I kill you? You're gonna take 17 damage. You're gonna go down to 38 HP. We can do 24 damage next turn. We are not going to kill you next turn. Ergo, I'm gonna draw, and I am gonna play this. I'm gonna try to get through the deck a little bit faster. Okay, you're gonna take 8 damage. You're gonna go down to 26 HP. 12 and 12 doesn't do it. But now you're dead. So we took one more big hit than I would have liked, but that's fine. Snecko Skull, well-laid plans. Yeah, we'll take that. Caltrops is also a good choice there, but we'll go with the Snecko first. If we want to, I was gonna say if we want to fight 2 elites, we have to rest here, but that's technically not true. We could rest here. But I think I will rest here regardless. Hope that we can kill this elite without too much trouble. We got another Crippling Cloud turn 1. You might as well. We don't have any other, like, poison enabler. It's not like we have another poison potion to throw here, so we might as well just dump it. Makes him weak for a few turns too. I think we're probably gonna die on Lagavulin though. We should have played the other defend, that was silly. I forgot on that turn that well-laid plans actually cost energy. It used to not, it used to be free. Yeah, without having any sort of like scaling offense, pretty sure we're gonna die. Oh good, flechettes. Because none of our attacks are upgraded. They're not gonna do enough damage. In fact, our Blade Dance does 0 and the strikes do 2. So I'm not even gonna like bother with the rest of this. We know that we're dead. Sentries would have been a lot better for us, but I suppose we weren't really that strong to fight any of the elites, were we? We needed a lot more to make that happen. Okay, well, let's see if we can get a free burning elite. I like the start to that run, but it just wasn't good enough. I'll take the well-laid plans. We're not losing out on too much here. If we want, we can go accuracy and shivs, but there's no shivs here. We could just remove a card. The shiv build, it has been pretty fun lately, but I'd rather worry about that later. What do we want early? Probably a deadly poison. Now, I think early, maybe I'll just remove a card. Add in some better attacks or something. Transform or defend, becomes a heal hook, sure. It's another shop. We're not losing too many good relics. Warpaint and Juzu Bracelet are both pretty good though. Can I afford anything? Nah. What's on sale? Oh, the Eviscerate. At least we are gonna get 2 free elites, which is kind of crazy. That's gonna be free, that's gonna be free, and then we can even fight 1 more elite. So I'm actually gonna go for the 23 damage. There's a chance that we can heal that back even if we get lucky. Akabeko, it's fine. Dude, we have to add something. We have to add something. I guess we'll add an all-out attack. I'll upgrade well-laid plans. We haven't really added much that deserves an upgrade, but Happy Flower. Well, it's something. Dude, I don't know if we want a second all-out attack, but it's good damage, and it's the best card that we've added to the deck yet, so I'm gonna keep adding it. Letter opener. I'll take it. I want value early. Let's get these all-out attacks upgraded. Hakuchi asks, is the Silent the hardest character to play? I guess that really depends on the person. You know, it's very much a personal question. What do you think is the hardest one to play? I kind of like. Oh, dude, we're gonna get an easy combat and then an easy combat because we only had one combat down here. I personally, no, didn't want that to get discarded. I personally think that the defect might be a little hard. Maybe harder than anything else, but maybe that's just me. I think the defect is very card specific. Like, you have to get specific cards to make it work well. Who are we fighting? Hexaghost? Give me the Sucker Punch. Actually, another all-out attack will kill the sentries pretty nicely. We didn't get one, but that's fine. He's almost dead. He will definitely die to an all-out attack. This sentry will die as well. This ended up not being a bad fight at all. We took, what, 2 damage? The sentry has 1 HP. He's dead. Preserved Insect. You know, at the very least, that'll make the next floor pretty decent for us. I think I'm just gonna take a Piercing Wail. This is our 3rd fight, by the way. Liquid Bronze. I'll actually take that and I'll use it on this fight because I'm worried. I'm worried about Hexaghost. The ghost with the most. We need more damage. So, the damaging cards that we have in our deck, the good cards, are all out attack. Maybe not ideally what I would like, but, you know, we work with what we got. We work with what we got. And I'm hoping that well-laid plans will allow us to get better value out of attacks on specific turns. Something like this, for instance. You know, we want to play the all-out attack as much as possible and then have cards in hand that we can afford to discard. We should have kept the strike. You know, we want to maybe hold on to Heel Hook so we can get it for free on particular turns. Well, goodbye. I don't know, this doesn't seem that bad. This doesn't seem that bad. Nice. And with Piercing Wail holding on to it, his big attack is gonna do nothing. Thank you. I just didn't want you to dump the Piercing Wail, because we would have died. Dirty Monk, welcome. The only silent builds I enjoy are Shiv deck. Really? My favorite is definitely Poison, because Poison seems to be the only thing that's reliable. Still gonna take 1 damage. We're close to being dead, but hopefully we can just draw those all-out attacks. Oh, are we dead? 12? And 12, 24 damage. We're not dead. Flick Flick, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh, we're dead. Well, no, we're not dead. Almost dead. We did have to use both potions and the fight took a long time. Good lord. Malaise, Tools, Adrenaline. I would say a Malaise is the best card here. We're kind of building a little bit defensive, unfortunately. We also have no expensive cards, so I don't know if Snecko Eye is what we want. Slaver's Collar with a lot of preserved insect value could be good. Let's do it. Poison just takes so long. Poison doesn't really take that long, Dirty Monk, because, you know, it's damage that you get for free every turn, especially if you have a Catalyst, it's super easy, or a Burst, but... I can see it. So I'm honestly tempted to go like 3, 4 Elite Path, lots of question mark heavy stuff. There's so much combat. I mean, we could do literally every combat moving up except for one campfire. That's probably too much. This path is a little better. But I think with Slaver's Collar, Preserved Insect, we have to go a little bit all in. We're gonna kill elites with our all-out attacks and melees. To be fair, all-out attack and melees is pretty decent for this floor's elites. It might be a little slow, but it's not bad. I want to play, I'm just gonna play everything I want to play. This. Hope it doesn't draw, hope it doesn't get rid of the blur, but it did. This is a slow fight. Abyss Walker, welcome to the stream. Good luck on the climb. Oh, I'm freaking gonna need it. I'm hoping Well-Laid Plans allows me to work my way through the hexes. It looks like that's the case. He's dead next turn, or to 3 skills. Taking no damage on that fight is pretty absurd. Reflex. We can hold it and then discard it with all-out attack or survivor. So maybe there's like a draw discard build in here somewhere. Yeah, we gotta start here. We're only taking 4. I'm not gonna pop an energy potion for that. We get energy next turn anyways. It's not what I wanted. But at least we do get to kill that one. We can do 26 damage. 14 and 12. I can't believe you're gonna have 1 goddamn HP. Yeah, you're gonna have 1 HP. Well, I guess we're gonna survivor in that case. We took 9 damage because he had 1 HP. How's that fair? Escape plan, concentrate, outmaneuver. You know what? Holding on to a concentrate and a reflex, being able to discard them, add cards to your deck, to your hand. Sounds pretty good. I am gonna heal. I guess this is the 3rd easy fight. Maybe it works differently on the 2nd floor. Well, I tell you what. I need to hit you, and then I'll give you a 4/4. Feels bad healing at the library? I think it's nice just to have the ability to get a free heal. I'm not that worried about library. 2nd and 3rd acts only have 2 easy fights early. Okay. Dude, I hate this turn. But I suppose we're not taking that much damage. 4. I was gonna say, like, where are my all-out attacks? Just don't discard the all-out attack. This is pretty much the reason why, normally, I don't take all-out attack. 'Cause it's kind of garbage. Okay. Concentrate, reflex, defend. Strike, strike. We live. Don't discard all-out attack. Okay. Thank you. He's only half dead. How long is this freaking fight supposed to be? Spoilers, not this long. Best worst act list? Dude, Act 2 is pretty tough, honestly. He's still not dead. Well, now we live. Okay. Concentrate, dump the reflex. Strike, strike, strike. If it discards all-out attack, we die. No, no. All-out attack is not a good card. All right, all-out attack. We're not taking it. We're not taking it again. I know it was the only damage we had on the first act. It's a horrible card. I'm sorry. Obtain a random, yeah, we were exactly dead too, because we had 7, he was doing 15, 8, yeah, we were dead. Take 15 damage, obtain a random rare relic. Sure! Tungsten Rod. It's actually pretty good and probably worth the HP down. What path are we gonna take, though? Quark, thank you for the cheer. You got this. Don't patronize me. I should switch over to the Kakas, though. Dude, I don't know what path to take. I think we want... Don't want to go to a shop. So we could go this path. Fight an elite. Rest or upgrade, and then possibly fight 2 or 1. If we go this path, we can only fight 1. This is the only 3 elite path, and I kind of like the path anyways because it's a nice mix of question marks and combat. Although, yeah, because this path we still have to hit 2 question marks anyways, so we might as well go this path. We could also skip the first elite in order to get a couple of upgrades in before 2 elites. We'll decide here. Pretty bad first turn. I'll take 1 damage, which is actually 0, I forgot. I will also take 1 damage, which is actually 0, I remembered. This is a bad scaling fight for us. Hopefully we get 3 strikes and a neutralize, which didn't happen. So we'll wait for 3 strikes and a neutralize to come back again. Okay, not quite, but I probably should have taken some damage earlier, but I was kind of hoping, he's 25 strength up. I was kind of hoping that we would get a little bit better draw than that. Cloak and Dagger, Flying Knee, Reflex. I tell you what, I'll take a Cloak and Dagger. Maybe we'll make it work. Well, good to see that the question mark gave us a good fight. Tungsten Rod, I suppose it's less of an early game relic and more of a late game relic. Depending on what boss are we fighting. Could be good there. But I suppose it is more of a later game relic because it's very good on the heart fight. Up till then though, I don't know. You know, it'll save us a little bit of damage here and there. It'll save us 1 HP whenever we get hit. I'd probably prefer something a little bit better though. I'm just gonna take a dash, because it's good. and hopefully be able to save this potion. This is no damage. For when we fight the next elite. It's worse than 1 dex. Well, it's a relic that is extremely good if you can't put up enough block on the heart fight, because the heart, instead of doing, you know, it's good against Speed of Death, it's good against the damage from the multi-hit. This is like the perfect anti-bird and anti-heart relic. Otherwise, yes, I can see it possibly being a little bit underwhelming. Okay, well, this is the best value. We're still gonna take damage, but not much. Only 2. Good on Book of Stabbing. I wish that Tungsten Rod would protect your block, but it doesn't. It only protects your HP, which makes it a little awkward. But it is a good relic. 32 HP, we're a little low. Flechette's Piercing Riddle. I'm just gonna take Riddle with holes because I worry about possible Gremlin Knob. And I'll be honest with you, I'm very tempted to just do upgrades and fight 2 elites instead of fighting 3, because I don't know if we can fight 3. Oh no. Well, at least we have the explosive potion. So, smack him, smack him, smack him. My initial oh no was due to the fact that I forgot we had a good potion for this fight. Backstab, Skewer, Acrobatics. I like a Skewer, but Backstab is also decent. Let's upgrade the 4 damage, 5 damage, 4 damage, 20 damage. This is 16 for 1, which is not that bad. All right, tell you what. We'll lose 10. And then I'll rest here, and then we'll fight 2 more elites. Hopefully I'll be able to rest. Take 4 damage. This'll be 0 damage. I really don't want you to steal my gold, so I will use a potion. We only have to hit you with 1 more strike. We can't get you! Screw it! No, I'm not gonna let you steal my money. Did I effing stutter? Blur, poison, or dodge and roll. Well, gotta admit, a blur sounds tempting. Ninja Scroll, I mean, it synergizes with a possible Shiv build. We just need to have Shiv enablers now. Dude, I don't even know if we can fight 2 elites, but I'm gonna freaking try. We're gonna get a hit at least, well, we got a dash. And we're not dead on this turn, and we're gonna kill him. Get a speed potion. Terror is pretty much exactly what we want. We'll heal. We got lucky. And this is pretty much what we want, so we're gonna go all out. Okay, so we definitely have like a physical damage build here now. I thought that would have killed you. We have a pen nib, terror, shivs. Bag of prep is too much because we're gonna overdraw on turn 1 now, unfortunately. But we definitely have like a physical damage build now. Remove, transform, or upgrade. I would like to, I think, remove some strikes to get more shivs. And I will upgrade here and upgrade probably Terror, but a dash is good too, as is a Blur. Let's go for the Terror. We're gonna go all out, so we're gonna discard the card we need to not die. Sounds like a plan. What card did we discard that we needed to not die? What'd I miss? Very glad I decided to upgrade the Terror, because without it, we would be dead! It's not worth playing anything else. Oh, you're making a joke about all-out attack. Well, we can block most of it. That might have been a good time for the speed potion. But I think we're okay. Not quite to Pen Nib, but we'll have Pen Nib next turn. Am I really gonna Pen Nib a strike? Take 0 damage? I will. Maybe we should have rolled over some block, but I think that's okay. Ooh. Maybe we should have held on to the Pen Nib for this turn. Because we're gonna get hit for, well, we're only gonna get hit for 8 damage, I think. That's not that bad. We almost flipped him too. I think that's actually more damage than the dash would have been, so I'm okay with that. Alright, you know what? Get out of here. Alchemize and Venom Wraith Form. Wraith Form is pretty good, but let's go for the Alchemize. Free potions. Wrist Blade. I think that's what we want. Lots of damage early. And now all of those shivs, hopefully we can keep adding shivs. They're gonna do a lot of damage. Venom is tempting. Not that tempting for me. So Elite, lots of upgrade opportunities, lots of question marks. We can only hit 2 elites anyways. I love this left path. Possible shop too. Wraith is good with Tungsten. Nah, I mean, I think I picked the correct choices. I think, maybe. We're gonna work on you. Smack, smack, smack. Smack. Smack, 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 smack. We don't need to play any blocks because of Tungsten Rod. So, dude, killing 2 birds in 1 turn is pretty good. This is not bad. Footwork, Predator, Heel Hook. We need a Footwork. Remove a card from your deck. Keep removing strikes and defends because I want to get rid of these. And replace them all with Shiv enablers or like leg sweeps. I really wish we could take advantage of Bag of Prep, but we pretty much can't, unfortunately. I think I played this improperly. I tell you what, I think I'll end turn, not Pen Nib a Shiv. And then I'll Pen Nib a Shiv, because we got a Neutralize too. Actually, the Neutralize did more damage than the Shiv. We should have Pen Nibbed that one. That's weird. Anyways, you're dead. We're gonna get closer to Pen Nib. Expertise, Escape Plan, Endless Agony. If we draw Endless Agony early, it's gonna really blow. I think we just want like an escape plan. Possible draw block draw. And then honestly, we could dump Alchemize for 76 max HP. The potions are probably worth more. This is actually a tough call. To be able to use one potion per combat is absurdly great. Is that worth 10 max HP? We would go to 76. So it's a heal for 25. It's a heal for forever. I'm gonna take the option there. Alchemize can give you fruit juice? No, it can't. It actually can't because Dead Branch, Alchemize, Creative AI, anything that creates cards cannot give you health. So, I think we want Infinite Blades. I think we want Apotheosis. Question card is also tempting. You know, I'm learning now the value of card selections. But I'm like, Apotheosis, card removal, Infinite Blades. Infinite Blades is a little slow. I'd prefer to have, like, After Image, Ornamental Fan, Shuriken, Kunai. But I do think that these are probably worth it. Apotheosis, Infinite Blades, and a card removal. And then we will upgrade Apotheosis. And then we will go and fight these elites. And if we get Apotheosis early, we can upgrade the Shivs in hand. So it's not really that bad of a draw. So we're gonna get Pen Nib. No Terror though. We also have no blocks. Yo, 8 damage Shivs are pretty good. So we do take 10, which is actually only 8. We also upgraded the one Shiv we got here. I think we block, because we need... I'd rather not play an attack if we're not playing Terror. So there's the Terror. We will get Pen Nib on this. That's not a bad fight. Specimen, not really that important. Blur, we have one, but it's a good card. I don't think we need Concentrate. Deflect, we already have one. I think I'll go with a Blur. No. Give me the Deflect. I think I'm gonna take Fear Potion. With our turn 1 being so front-loaded with damage, I want the ability to be able to play the Fear Potion and do additional damage if we need to. Akabeko. An additional 8 damage turn 1. This is 1 Shiv. Unless we draw Riddle with Holes, in which case it's 55 damage, unless it's Pen Nib, in which case it's 110 damage. Unless it's Upgrade, in which case it's even more than that. But I gotta admit, I'm tempted to take the key here. We don't have multi-hitting attacks. I don't think we want Akabeko. I think we want Sapphire Key on the off chance that we get like a Shuriken or a Kunai or a Ornamental Fan out of the next chest. It's 8 damage once. Maybe 12 if they're vulnerable. I think I'm gonna take the key. I understand that this is pretty dope, but we have no AoE card. You know? It's not like we got a wall up in the deck or anything like that. Dude, I'm gonna take the key. That's probably gonna be a controversial opinion, but I really, really think that we could get better stuff in the future. So we're not gonna get Pen Nib. Could play a potion, but we're already taking 2 damage. What are my other ascension levels at? 19, 19, 18, 19. So we're pretty much, you know, there with everybody. Thanks to Apotheosis, I don't think the snake plant's getting one over on us. And if I'm thinking about the future, and I'm thinking about the heart fight, I do think a Caltrops is okay. It's a lot of damage reflected. We will get Pen Nib. That's a pretty okay turn. You're doing 12 damage. Well, I think dash and a deflect gets us there. I just realized that Blade Dance is like 32 damage. That's pretty good. We're gonna have a Pen Nib. This actually might be a potion kill. 6, 16. Actually, 9, 20. I think I'm just gonna play that. I was hoping to get a potion back, but this is fine. Sucker Punch. We have very little weakness, but we also have a bit of an energy problem. But in order to maybe apply a little bit more weakness, I think I'll grab that. And I'm also gonna get the key. Wouldn't it be easier to reach 820 then go for the heart? Your way is the path of the warrior. I actually already have 820 unlocked, and I've already beaten 820 with the heart with all characters. This is my second time going through this process. This is just for fun. The things I do for fun. Let's put up a little bit more block. This is probably the ideal fight for us with our loaded turn 1 draw. It's very easy for us to kill things. Flick says I hate these guys. They are rough, but there's worse. Yo, footwork 2 deflects is pretty good. We desperately want our well-laid plans in this deck. There's so many cards like Deflect that we just want to save for better turns. We're also going to be drawing lots of wounds now, unfortunately, but you're dead. We took no damage and got Lantern. Our turn 1 draw is pretty thick, so to have a Lantern is pretty decent. I don't think we need another Deflect. We're going to upgrade yet again. I love being able to upgrade these cards. And what do we want? Probably Caltrops, because it's a power. And if we draw it early, it won't get upgraded by Apotheosis, which is exactly what happened. We almost got back to Pen Nib. We did 102 damage. We should have popped the Fear Potion, my lord. $15 damage? Took 11. Kind of just waiting on ye old Apotheosis to show its face, because we need those upgrades. There we go. And now we're gonna be hit with every debuff known to man. And you're not even attacking me, you coward. We probably should have used the Fear Potion early. He may be like dead by now if we had done that. I'm like, can I kill you next turn if I attack you? You're gonna buff everyone's strength and we're gonna be vulnerable. This is a very very tight moment here. You know, at this point, he's got the same health as his friends. Please. May have made the wrong choice. May have very much made the wrong choice. Oh, we're dead. I really thought we could race him down, but we just didn't have the offensive punch. That was a really fun run too. Like, we were doing quite well. Lots of front-loaded damage thanks to Ninja Scroll and Wrist Blade. We were killing enemies very quickly. We just naturally, I suppose it's understandable that we would lose power on a fight like the Collector, where we just use all of our early offense and then we can't really do any damage after that point, or we don't scale well. You know, if we had a Shuriken or a Kunai, we could have maybe done something there, but we used all of our early shivs and backstabs, and then after that point it's like, well, I can do, you know, some damage every turn, but not a whole bunch. It doesn't scale. Doesn't scale! Doesn't scale.